So we do have some rain. It's died down a good amount, but as you guys can see, everything is wet. It actually woke me up a little bit ago. I was sleeping. I actually went to bed pretty early, and then it woke me up. So then I proceeded to start doing some editing. Hopefully a new video will be out in the next few hours. But it's coming down pretty hard. Just about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. So the rain has been coming down pretty hard. Let me see if I can find my slippers. Hey, what's up from Uzbekistan? I think you're my first ever viewer from Uzbekistan, or at least as far as I know, you're my first ever. But look at the city is asleep. I was asleep, and then the rain woke me up. So I know a lot of people are asking about the rainy season here in DaNang. So I haven't really caught too much of it on camera, but look at the city, guys. All the lights are off. I know you guys can see some of these lights, but if you see in this whole section over here, it's dark. It's dark. It's pretty early in the morning, so I like how you see that nice little fog rolling in over the bridge. But like I mentioned on the last live stream, I think this is the real beginning of the rainy season here in DaNang. I think it's really starting now. I think it's basically gonna start, which is gonna slow down me making videos outside. What's up, Steve? What's up, Steve? But I do have a video that I'm gonna upload pretty soon, hopefully in the next day. I've been working on that. I got about 5 minutes of it edited so far, and I'm shooting for about a 10-minute video. What's up, Steve? What question do you got? What size? So are you getting the issue of your file size is too big when you upload your picture? So I know some people have some error with that. They upload their passport and they upload the secondary picture and it says file too big. Is that the issue that you're having? I'm wondering if you're having the sizing issue. So when you go to upload it, it's telling you file too big, right? What's up, Kendall? Just showing people a little bit of the rainy season. It hasn't really rained too much, but this rain woke me up in the middle of the night. I got it first time. They didn't say what size. I don't technically know what size, but if you have too big of a file when you upload it, it's going to give you a red text and it's going to say file too big. So what I had to do was I had to take that picture. I had to send it to my email, open up the email with the picture on my phone, and then I took a screenshot of the picture. And when I took a screenshot of the picture on my phone, I then cropped it basically to just where the picture was. And then I took that picture on my phone, sent it back to my email, and from that point, uploaded it again and had no issue. So I'm not sure if you tried that, or um, the other the other workaround is to use Canva Pro, and you could just hit the resize button. But I think you have to have the Pro version. So I changed the file size. I'm assuming it's 2 megabytes. A lot of sites require 2 megabytes or smaller, like with YouTube. With my thumbnail, they will not let me do a file size over 2 megabytes. So I don't technically know what the actual specifics are. I just know that I had your same issue, and the workaround was to do a screenshot with my cell phone, and I had to send it through email from the computer. If if it's too big, it will give you the red letters, and it'll say file too big. It won't even upload the picture. Every time that I've had that issue, it it won't even accept the picture. So as long as it accepts the picture, as far as I know, it's fine. SP, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? So we are just checking out the rain. The rain was coming down pretty good earlier. I was in bed and it woke me up. I was kind of surprised because I didn't know what the noise was, since it hasn't really been raining that much. It was after I sent it. I got it back today. Wow. So when you sent it in, it accepted it. The picture went through, and you were able to send the visa in that way. I am up early, man. I went to bed a little bit early, and then the rain woke me up. So then I came out here, and I seen it was raining pretty good. And also, I started doing editing. Not started, but I have about 5 minutes of the new video. You guys can see. This is the new Visa bus run video. It looks like I have about 5 minutes edited. I'm gonna try to upload this video hopefully tomorrow. It did. Wow, I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that, Steve. Usually when you go in here, let's see if I can do it real quick. E-Visa, Vietnam. Let me just see if I can do it real quick. We'll try this. But every time I've had an issue with it, every time I've had an issue with it, it would kick back the picture. It wouldn't even upload it. What's up, SP? Man, I appreciate it, SP. Let's see. Let's just try to upload a big file here. So this is the page where you upload the pictures. So the sample, let's just go load up a big picture. Probably like, let's try to load up this one. So that should take it. Let me see if I can give you an example. Let me try to upload a big picture. Maybe a video. Look. See, this is the error that it should give you. Maximum size file. Please choose file with size 1024 KB. So if it accepts your picture, it's supposed to go through. The only time I've ever had a problem is when I upload it. You see the error right there? That means they won't accept it. It's not even supposed to allow you to upload anything that's too big. So I think you said you were able to still send it in. And if so, I wouldn't really worry about it right now, because you're supposed to get that error if it's not correct. I think maybe someone just BS'd you and rejected your e-visa for not a good reason. But like I said, look, if you upload a file with the right size, it should just take it through. Watch. That one works. You see there's no error? There's no error, right? But now watch. Let's do one that's too big. So this one's going to give me an error. See? Maximum file size. Please choose file with size 1024 KB or smaller. So I think they gave you a BS answer, but if you said you were able to get it to go through again, I would wait. I think you did it correct. Still hasn't been approved. If it always takes me 5 business days, for the other people 3. So remember, I think I told you don't expect it earlier than Wednesday, and I think you'll probably get it Thursday. So Friday, you said. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday will be the very earliest I'm expecting, and I think you'll probably get it Thursday. I've had this issue happen to me. Remember where I just showed you the error? And I had to go back manually in and go fix it. But if it, anytime it's accepted my picture, then I've never had the problem. I'm starting to hear the rain coming down again, guys. Not sure how good it picks it up on the phone, but can you guys hear the rain? Yeah, you should get it back in 3 to 4 business days is pretty much what I always get it back in. That's why I tell people, do your visa at least 1 month before, because can you imagine if you try to do it the last week and then you kept getting these issues, you'd be stressing. So that's why I tell people, do it 1 month in advance. I mean, you're pushing it very, very close. If you even wait 2 weeks, 2 weeks is extremely pushing it. But that's why I would tell people to do it in one month ahead of time. Is the rainy season considered peak? No. So this is going to be the down season. This is going to be the slowest, the cheapest time. We looked at some apartments on Agoda the other day, some hotels, and they're pretty damn cheap. This is the cheapest, some of them, that I've ever seen. So not only are they cheaper, but a lot of hotels that I didn't see available earlier in the year are now available. So it tells me people are leaving. A month is good time. A month you should have plenty of time. So I'm gonna do another video probably this week. I'm gonna go take a look at budget hotels for under 20 bucks. And actually about half of those are closer to $10. So I'm just gonna finish uploading and editing the bus visa run. I'm hoping that one will be up tomorrow. I have about 50% of that edited already, and then I'm gonna shoot the interview video. Can you guys see this rain? Look at this now. Now it's starting to come down. I'm gonna shoot the interview video with the American guy that moved from USA to the Philippines. I've been slacking on shooting that interview. And then I think later this week or weekend, I will go out and I'll go look at some budget hotels. I've seen some really, really nice ones, man. Shockingly. Not luxury, but really, really good bang for your buck. I'm talking like 35 square meters or bigger. Most of them have a little kitchen. Some of them even have a washer. And I've seen them as low as $8. And the majority fall right around 11 or 12 bucks. So there's some good value in there. Look at the rain, guys. It's starting to come down good now. That's kind of what I've noticed in Asia, or at least Vietnam, is when it does rain, it doesn't do any of that little sprinkling, drizzling. When it rains, it usually comes down pretty good or not at all. I'm with you. I can't believe it can be. It's definitely that cheap. Like, just imagine. So the place that I'm staying at right now is $18 a night, and that's a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom with a washer, 1 block from the beach, and that's electricity included. So if you can get 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, electricity included, washer, 1 block from the beach for 18, you gotta imagine that for a 1 bedroom or a hotel, it's gotta be cheaper than that. After I get my visa, I'm looking to book accommodation. Yep. I'd hope. The only thing that would slow me down is this rain, but I still think I can get out. Most of the hotels are within walking distance, so I mean, I'm sure I can put a rain jacket on or something, but I'm gonna hope to crank out about 3 videos in the next 7 to 10 days. Like I said, the bus Visa run video is about halfway there right now, guys. So I'll give you guys a little preview. You guys get a little sneak peek. Let's see if this video.
People are getting to allow water or bathroom breaks or to stretch your legs or to get some snacks. Insider tip number 2. I usually pack some snacks or a sandwich and something to drink just to make sure that I have some snacks and something to drink on the bus during the whole trip. We've been on the road for about 2 hours now, seeing the countryside of Vietnam. We finally start pulling into the convenience store and get our first break.
Cheap, but they look too good. Now, I will be fair. So the pictures are definitely going to look better, but they might be a little bit different. Maybe the layout, or maybe that couch or that dresser might not be in there, or it might be a different style. There's going to be slight difference, or maybe a little bit more worn down, but 95% of it is going to be pretty close. So, to be fair, it's not going to look exactly like it in most cases, but the basic structure, the basic room, everything's going to be pretty close. You know how you watch the McDonald's or the Burger King commercials and they put the Big Mac out there and that thing's 2 feet tall and every piece of lettuce is perfect and the tomato is perfect. It's kind of like that. Like you'll get the burger, it's not going to be stepped on and smashed on, but you know, maybe the fries got put on there. So, it's gonna, it's, I mean, put it this way, for $10, it's going to be a great place. I mean, that's 300 bucks. That's 300 bucks a month. You wouldn't have electricity bill, you wouldn't have a water bill. Um, and you're going to most likely, most of these places are going to include maid service. Some of them only do like every other day maid service. Some of them do every day. Some do once a week. Some do you have to call them and ask and tell them when you need it rather than them just volunteering. But I mean, you're going to get it. So you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. Like I said, coming from an American, you guys will really, really it's kind of like the Matrix, man, though. What I'm telling you guys, when you guys come out here and you see this, you're gonna be surprised and happy, but then you're gonna be kicking yourself in the butt like, wait a second, why do I get this in Asia, but when I go to the USA, I gotta pay 10 times this price and I gotta deal with a homeless guy outside my hotel. I gotta deal with this. Like, you guys start seeing both aspects of it. You're like, why the hell am I how is it possible to live out here this cheap? I mean, then it starts making you kind of get upset with the USA. You're like, well, why is the USA so expensive? So you'll kind of open your eyes to the matrix and see how crazy it is. Let's see, guys. Let's see. I haven't uploaded a video in I think in almost 2 weeks, man. So I wish Elvis, do any of you guys know about analytics? The YouTube analytics for some reason. I know Elvis usually knows a lot about analytics, but shockingly, guys, look at this. This is insane to me. I don't know if you guys know about analytics, but I was blown away. I checked. So YouTube is usually 2 days behind. So I checked today, or at least what day is this? October 7th payment. October 7th payment of the ads was $33, guys. This is the highest I've ever made in one day. And here's what blows me away. The CPM was $111, and I couldn't figure out why. So when I broke it down, so when I broke it down, where is that chart? So I made 30 bucks off of 300 views from my travel app video. So let me try to show you guys something. It completely blew me away. So off of 3 views, my travel app video, and it doesn't have that many views, but I'll show you something that absolutely blew me away. Let's take a look. Revenue. I wish I can find it again. Was it up here? Border run. Oh, you're doing the border. Is today Wednesday? Oh yeah, you're doing the border run today. You must be doing it at Lynn Visa, I'm assuming. It's every Wednesdays and Saturdays. I just am working on Zane. I'm working on my Visa bus run video that I just did Saturday.
It's night to finally get off the bus, stretch your legs. As I mentioned earlier, this is a stop where we get about.
This is
when you go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, you buy some food.
Too bad you couldn't watch this video. It's not uploaded yet, but this is literally the video from Saturday. I just did that video of the bus run. But if you want on my channel, I have another bus run video from the last trip. I'm trying to pull up this video so I can show you guys. I appreciate it. There's going to be two buses. Here's the big tip I'm going to give you. So they're serving breakfast now. So you'll go there and you'll see breakfast. It's not much. They have coffee, they got water, and they have like some banh mi bread and an egg. If you want to grab something, just grab it there. They got some crackers. But what I would tell you is there's going to be two buses that are going to come. Go in the bus that has the gray leather seats. There's going to be one with gray leather seats. That one has a massaging chair, fully reclining chair, AC. That's the better bus. The other bus is going to have like a maroon cloth type of colored seats. So if I were you, whenever that first bus comes, look inside the window and make sure it has the gray leather seats. So, if it has those gray leather seats, then snatch that one up. That's the one I would highly recommend getting into. Let's take a look at this one. My top content this period. I can't find it now. Yeah, look for the one with the gray leather seats. So how come I can't? Maybe it's under revenue. Maybe this was where it was. Yeah, so look at this. So look, this video on this day made me $30. And that's the Travel Like a Pro. So this is for October 7th. So in one day, that one video made me $30.06. And I could not figure out how, but when I click on it, so we'll click see more. Now watch, guys. I hope this is the chart that I seen. It won't show me now. Let me try to click on this. Yeah. Is this it? No, this is not it. This is not it. Damn, I just had it up a few minutes ago, guys. So anyways, what I think what happened is somebody on some big advertising company paid an outrageous amount to show up on my video feed for the travel app video. Let me see if I can pull it up this way. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. Maybe it's revenue. I cannot find it. 3. Huh. Yeah, I can't find it, but I think maybe that was shocking to me. They paid me $30. So that means if I would have got 1,000 views on that video, I would have made $300 in that one day. That's insane to me. I could not figure out. I wish I could pull up that chart again. Maybe it's this one. It doesn't let me show it. Sheesh. And I know as soon as I get off the live, it's going to show you. Let me see. Let me see. There was a whole chart and it broke down the CPM, and I know I can usually find it pretty easy. But for some reason, I can't find it right now. Especially one-handed. So it was under one of these tabs. Video performance. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, I can't figure it out, but oh well. If I find it, I'll show it to you guys. So that's what they're paying. That's insane. They're paying $102 per 1,000 views. Way, way, way under 20. Usually closer to 10. Dead. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? I'm hoping that you guys can hear me. Content. Can you hear me? Post. Okay. That was weird. I don't know why. I'm on 4G. I'm on 4G, so not on 4G. I'm on my Wi-Fi. So let me go back into here. Oh yeah, let me select this. I'll try this one more. Went dead for about 45 seconds. That's weird. Don't know why. That's shocking to me. So I had 1,000 views, which is it's considered somewhat low for a day, but I made $33 off that 1,000 views. That's just insane to me. So let's take a look. Maybe it was under this chart. $38 views. I can't find it, man. It pisses me off when you try to find something and you can't find it when you're looking for it. But then I know as soon as I get off here, I know I'll find it. This one's gonna be kind of a shorter live because it's already free. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, guys. I went to bed somewhat early. I fell asleep after I was editing my video, and then what happened was the rain woke me up. Revenue. Let's see. Let's see. I can't find it. I give up. I give up. I give up, guys. I give up. I don't know what else to tell you guys. So it's the first week of October, and I think this is the first or possibly second day of rain. So September, we had 2 total days of rain. October, I think we've now had 2 total days of rain. None of them have really been heavy. None of them have been flood type of rain. So that's been good. But I kind of feel like this is going to be the start of the rainy season, in my opinion. I feel like it's going to start raining a lot now. At least in my mind, it is. I can kind of feel the weather shifting. There used to always be humidity in the air, and I think that humidity's been kind of dying down. So, in my opinion, that's how you could tell that the rain's coming. Is the sound still good now? Can you guys still hear me? Yeah. So does that mean that the rain will delay, be daily and heavy? I have not seen daily rain, so we are what, almost 40 days into the technical rainy season, and maybe out of those 40 days, 4 days total have rained, but that's about it. I mean, so it's been extremely light on the rain side. So either it's going to stay like this and not rain so much, or the big rainy season is coming. So it's hard to predict. This is the latest in the year that I've ever um, stayed in DaNang. So usually I leave by September. Um, and this is now what, October 9th for me. So we're already at the 9th. Now, I'm expecting that it's definitely going to rain more than it has in the first month, obviously, because we're getting deeper into the rainy season. But I just can't predict how much rain. Um, so the rain's going to kind of work in a good way and a bad way, because I feel the bad way is going to be maybe you guys won't be able to get out as much. You guys maybe can't go do certain things that involve the rain. So, or usually when it rains here, though, it doesn't rain all day. It'll rain later in the afternoon. It'll rain mostly at night. So if you can get your activities done at that time, that's great. And then on the flip side, it's going to be positive, because that means tourists and travelers are going to leave the city or have already left, and you're going to get cheaper accommodation. Yeah, I would be very shocked if it's going to rain 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I just don't think it's going to be like that. I could be completely wrong, but I mean, I feel like it's not going to rain like that. And what you should do is, when it does rain, use those days to go do the stuff inside. Go to the mall. There's 2 different malls here. Go to the 3D museum. What else is there to do? Go to indoor markets. Go do stuff like that. The temperature is pretty good. I think it's high 70s right now. It doesn't even feel like it's 80. It's probably 78, maybe 79. But it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Even during the high season, DaNang really didn't get over about 93, 95 when I looked at the temperature, but it does have that added humidity. So it would say 93 degrees, but if you looked on the weather app, it would say something like feels like 108, feels like 110. But this is going to be the coolest weather time that you're going to be here, is during the rainy season. And also, like, I checked the weather app, and I kind of gave up on the weather app, because there'll be times where it'll say it's going to rain the whole week, and then it literally will not rain, not even one time that week. So it's just too hard to predict the weather here. I don't know why it's like that. I did look at an apartment yesterday, so I don't know if you guys seen that live. It had the layout I liked, it had the price I liked, it had the view I liked, but it was just a little beat up. I guess that's the best word. There was some paint chips. There was a small hole in the wall. there was a couple little things, and the agent told me, don't worry, don't worry. As soon as you pay the deposit, the landlord's gonna repair it, and it'll be fixed before Saturday, before you move in. But I was a little sketchy on it, so I kind of put that one on the back burner. I'm in Fresno, so I can deal with the heat, humid. Yeah, so it's definitely, the humidity is definitely like Florida, or maybe New Orleans, but you're not going to feel that humidity now. That humidity was during June and July, possibly even August, but you are going to get the coolest temperature and the coolest humidity now. This is going to be the coolest time. So weather-wise, besides the rain, it's going to be the coolest temperature, best weather. Like I go sit downstairs the past week or so down at the Q Market, and I mean, it's nice. Like, even there's a little bit of a breeze now. I never really felt a breeze, but it's been a little bit windy, and I can actually sit outside and handle it. Before, you would be sweating pretty good. But this is definitely the lowest temperature that I've felt in DaNang the whole time I've been here. I'm sure they would let you, but the problem is, the owner's supposed to take care of that. They said that someone just moved out yesterday, and they said that they were gonna fix them, but I wanted, I might be being a little too picky, but it just made me feel kind of weird that they said that they would start on the repairs as soon as I give them the deposit. And maybe they would. Maybe they would. There's 3 days before I have to move out. So what I just told the agent, maybe the agent was bullshitting me, who knows. But what I told the agent was, well, the owner needs to fix it anyways for whatever tenant moves in. Why are they waiting for my deposit to do it? So I don't know. But I just kind of am spoiled from what I have here. And then the place that I looked at last month was exactly the same style apartment. And it was for the same price, but it was nicer. So I didn't really, it would have had to have blown me away, because remember, if I move out of the apartment that I'm at now, I'm going to have to pay a security deposit. I don't have a security deposit here. I'm going to have to sign a 3-month lease. I have a month-to-month lease here. So I'm giving up a lot of benefits in this 2-bedroom if I move out. So the place has to be kind of an amazing deal for me to give up all those benefits. That's the thing about it for me. Now, if I was just coming into the city from somewhere else and I didn't have this place, then guess what? I probably would say, okay, you know what? Screw it. I'll just take that place. But it has to be perfect for me, because there's nothing worse in my mind than leaving this great place where I have everything, where I don't have a security deposit, where I don't have a long-term contract, going down to a place and realizing I don't like it and I'm stuck in a 3-month contract, or I don't get my deposit back. And then, you know what? I'm going to be kicking myself saying, you're an idiot. Why did I move out? I would have never lost a deposit because I didn't have a deposit. Or if I end up leaving early, I'm stuck. So that's kind of the thing, at least in my mind. Yeah, the $200, it's actually about 180, so it's not even quite fully 200. It would just be nice when you're in the situation and you know, hey, I don't ever really use that bedroom, I don't really use that bathroom, I'm just kind of overpaying. It just kind of sucks to know that, but it's just kind of like having insurance on a car. Even though you hate paying insurance, when you do get into an accident, guess what? Then you're happy you had insurance. And it's kind of a situation like that. I'm in a place now, and freaking do that. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. So literally, guys, I've been staying at this place since April. So I stayed April, May, June, July, August, September. So I've been staying here for 7 months, and I've been biting the bullet every time, because I've been on a month-to-month contract the whole time, and I've been saying, okay, guess what? When my girlfriend leaves, I'm definitely going to downgrade because I won't need the extra space. And I would go take a look at a place, and I'd say, you know what? it's not that great of a deal, especially to compare to what I got, and I would stay another month. Then the next month I would do it, and guess what? I would say the same thing, same thing. So I keep doing it, um, and I kind of keep doing it. I do not want to have a roommate because guess what? If I'm trying to do this live right now and I have a roommate there, then it's going to be kind of awkward. Not only is it going to be awkward, but guess what? What if he doesn't want to wash his dishes? What if he wants to play music late? What if he stumbles in, wakes me up every night because he goes to the like for 180 bucks, I don't want to deal with that. That's basically $40 a week. So I don't want to deal with having a grown man here paying me 40 bucks a week basically. I can't come out wearing my boxers. Like, it's just not worth it. Either I have to move out and go downgrade to a one bedroom, or I need to just pay the extra 180 bucks and stay here. Yeah. But you guys I know you guys don't forget, but remember, so I'm out here on savings, so it makes a little bit of difference. If I had constant income, I would not even be thinking about moving out of this place. This would be the place I would probably even sign a 6 month lease at this place. But because one, I do not have consistent income. That's a thing that I got to think about. And two, remember, I am debating about going to China to teach English in January. So I can't get really locked into a long term situation until I know if my channel is going to start consistently making income or if I'm going to go to China and teach. So I can't really lock myself into a situation at this point. This is only my, what, fifth week of being monetized. So, I don't know. This is my fifth month of being monetized. So I still can't really gauge. I'm just blown away that I made 30 bucks on that one day from that app video. I need to go back and look at the analytics because maybe I might need to make another different app video. And I know exactly which one I would want to do would be a InDrive app because I really, really like the InDrive app and I have a lot to say about it. So I have not got any more consultations. So you were the first. I had another lady do the second one. So shockingly, I had two of them booked on the very first day that I opened up the consultations. And then since then, I have not had any other consultations. So I think it's been open. I think I officially opened up those consultations about 10 or 12 days ago. And I have not had anything since that first day of consultations. So nothing as far as consultations on that end. I do have a couple of people that keep emailing me and telling me that they're going to do the in-person service. But as of now, none of those services have been used as of yet. So all my money that I made monetize has either been from the ads or from I think they're called super chats or super stickers, whatever. I get those two terms mixed up inside the live stream. So that's where we're at on the channel. And I think we're 39 days, I believe, 36 or 39 days into the monetization period. I'm also going to make that video. People keep emailing me and they want me to make a video of how the first month went or how much I made in the first month of being monetized. So I think that video is on the list also. So I'm going to try to have 4 videos out in the next, hopefully under 2 weeks. Steve, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? You went quiet on me. You went quiet on me, but I see you're there now. Yeah, I know, Earl. So, YouTube always gets their hand on it. So that's why if you guys go to my YouTube page, I do have 2 alternative options. You guys can send through Buy Me a Coffee or through my PayPal link also. So if you guys ever get a chance, you guys can check out the Buy Me a Coffee link or the PayPal link. I'm getting 7 hours of watch time for my streams. That's crazy. So I do get a good amount of watch hours on my live stream, so that helps me out. Because I just looked, and my yearly watch hours is a little over 10,000. Just make sure to mention the consultation. I am. So on this video of the bus run, I'm going to shoot probably a little brief 30-second commercial. I hope you guys don't get mad. I know some people, I always get critics on every video. Um, but I'm going to try to shoot a little quick 20 or 30-second intro break commercial where I just mentioned that my services are up and running. So I'm going to pop that in the middle of the video, I think. And we'll see if that boosts it or helps it out any. But I do know, I don't want to name any names, but I know at least 2 guys will probably message me and say, why did you put those in your video? We just want to see the video. We don't want to see you mention anything about ads or your services. There's 2 guys that always, no matter, I could do an amazing freaking Emmy winning video, and those 2 guys will always have some kind of negative, not even negative, but just their opinion on the video of what went wrong. I'm still here. My YouTube bugged out and still wouldn't let me chat. That's weird. That's weird. Yep. I don't mind people criticizing. It doesn't bother me at all, actually. And people say like, "Oh, kick them out," and I don't even bother. As long as people are typing and basically getting engagement, I'll let them just engage. Now, if they start blowing up the chat with threats or outrageous things that'll get my channel kicked off, then maybe. But as of now, I've never kicked anyone out or banned anybody, and I don't really plan on it. So they don't, they're actually wasting their time because it doesn't bother me at all. So um they're just wasting their own time. Let's see what pops up. um I have not checked. I want to see how many subscribers. I think we're almost at speaking of subscribing, if any of you guys haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. We are at the 1,769 mark right here, guys. So I'm hoping maybe in the next day or so would be nice to hit 1,800. So if any of you guys haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Yep. That's why if you can see, Kendall, this is about 5 minutes edited. This is the bus run. This video, I'm gonna really try to shoot for it being uploaded by tomorrow. And then, like I said, I'm gonna have probably 3 other uploads, I'm hoping, done after this one in maybe the next 10 days. So 4 videos in 10 days is my goal, but maybe those 4 uploaded videos might take about 14 days, but I'm really shooting for 4 videos in the next 14 days. This one, I'm almost positive will be uploaded in the next 24 hours. This is the Visa bus run video. Let me see if, like I said, I gave a few of you guys some previews.
Hey, what's up, travelers? It's that time again. Yep, every 90 days, as an American living in Vietnam, I gotta do a visa run. For those of you who don't know what a visa run is, it's when you leave the country to go and get a new e-visa so that you can continue staying in the country. Sounds like a lot, right? But it's actually pretty easy. I chose to do the bus visa run option from DaNang, Vietnam to the Laos border. And from start to finish,
that's all I can let you guys see right now, just a little tease. Usually my videos are always going to be at least 8 minutes long naturally because of the mid-roll and the ads. They want you to have them be 8 minutes. I used to really like doing longer videos, like 20 minutes, but sometimes some people don't really want to watch those. So my prime peak amount of time per video is like 10 to like 15 minutes. I like to stay in that 10 to 15 minutes. Once I maybe grow a larger subscriber base, I think I'll start going back to those 20-minute videos. So to answer your question, realistically, 8 minutes will be the shortest. Longest will probably be in the 20s. I just feel like whenever I do these shorter 8 to 10-minute videos, I feel like I leave a lot of stuff out. I like to explain a lot of things, but the problem is when I go check the analytics of like these videos where I do longer videos, it seems most people don't watch a lot of it. Like, let me see, how long are some of these? I know the other Steve, he's not in here. I've been slacking on uploading those videos for the membership channel. I'll try to get some more up for him tomorrow. So see, most of these videos are 9, 13, 11, 10, see 22, 18, 21. So I think you guys like the long, it's a hit or miss. Some people like the long ones, some people don't. The thing about the longer ones, it definitely takes a longer time editing. Yeah. The hardest videos that I make are the ones where I do a lot of voiceover. It seems like you guys like the ones where I do a lot of voiceover rather than just talking on camera. But those ones definitely take longer amount of time. It looks like the sunset's almost coming up, guys. Can you guys see that? The city is just lighting back up. This is my view, guys. I love this view. This is one of the hardest things that I'll give up if I do move out of this place. I met Vietnamese lady going to Hanoi. I've only been to Hanoi one time. You can't really see. I don't know if you guys can pick it up, but that's the river. That is the river. Yeah. I met another couple, man. I'm going to kind of give them out a plug. I don't know if you guys seen them, but they're a smaller channel. I met them going downstairs yesterday. I think their channel is called the Trippin family. And they've been out here in Vietnam for about a month, I think they said, in a few different cities. And basically all the problems that they ran into, it's funny because all the problems that they ran into, I explained exactly like, hey, you need InDrive. Hey, you need to go get the SIM card. And they were like, oh, we didn't know. We wish we would have seen your channel before we came out here. So it kind of made me actually kind of happy because I did run into them and they're from Texas, I think they said. What's up, Liam? What's up, buddy? She has family from there. Oh, okay. I've been to Hanoi just one time. Everybody keeps telling me to go to Ho Chi Minh. They say, oh, I promise you, you go to Ho Chi Minh, your channel will get a lot bigger, but I just don't want to make the move there. I got everything that I want here in DaNang. On top of the fact that Ho Chi Minh's obviously going to be more expensive. My apartment would be smaller. The traffic would be more. Food would be more. It's just hard for me to leave DaNang, man. DaNang is my perfect city. I bet if it wasn't raining, and possibly even though it is raining, if we went onto the beach, you guys would see how many old people are out there exercising right now. It's just a big thing out here at 5 o'clock in the morning. You'll have 60, 70, 80-year-old people out there exercising. I heard the opposite, SP. So I heard that at least, I can't vouch for none of this, but at least 3 different people messaged me and they said, man, we really wish you were out in Ho Chi Minh. We don't have nobody to watch out here. All the vloggers are in and out. They don't stay out here. They give us bad content. If you came out here with the same style, you would start growing drastically. I mean, that's what they told me. They could be 100% wrong, but that's at least what they told me. Yeah, I know. Ho Chi Minh is just not my style. Doesn't have the beach. It's more expensive. 15 times the population. Do some of those hotels apartment reviews. Sammy has been pumping those out. I know, I know. He beat me to the punch. I just seen, I think the day that I was going to do the visa, I seen that he did an apartment review. But actually, I mentioned earlier, I have 3 different places, maybe 4, that I'm going to go take a look at probably on Friday or Saturday. They're all within this little area right here, too. They're all in this little stretch. So I'm going to go do a video on that Friday or Saturday, I think. So you guys will see. I will have another apartment video to upload very, very soon. So I'm hoping that apartment video will do good too. I kind of think all the YouTubers out here are catching on to the apartment videos doing well. Coffee. So I've drank 1 coffee here in Vietnam. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I did go get the egg coffee. That's probably the first coffee I had in probably 5 years or more. I'm just not a coffee drinker. Um, but I had it with the egg. It's like an egg cream, actually. The egg cream on top was amazing. It was great. But nobody told me you're supposed to mix the cream into the coffee. And I took a big drink of the coffee by itself with the straw in it. And Jesus, that thing was like drinking gasoline. That thing had me freaking almost tapping out. Understand also people who watch this will also watch yours. YouTube will relate them and you'll get a boost. Yeah, I'm definitely still going to do the video. I'm definitely going to do it. So the weather is kind of permitting me from going out and doing a couple other stuff. But every time I do local videos, I either go to the street market, I go walk the neighborhood. A lot of stuff like that hasn't really done well for me. It's done all right, but not the greatest. I I kind of am, I don't want to say I'm getting boxed in, but almost all the high ranking view videos are from apartments, visa, and budget. So all my videos, if you go look at the highest ranking and the most watched, are from those 3 categories. I did the travel app one, most people didn't watch. I did the street market one that was over in this street market. That one really didn't get that many views. So I will still do videos that don't get good amounts of views, but it just kind of is a little disheartening when it takes 2, 3 days to edit and then I get like 200 views. The locals, so I went to, my favorite market is like right around this area right here. I've done the live stream from that one. You guys probably see me at that one. I've done an old video, maybe about 3 months old, from the street market here. I'm gonna go to this one again. You guys have not seen me on this one unless you guys have watched the uploaded video from 3 months ago. There is it's an all right market that's across the river. I've been there one time. And then I did a live stream from the Dragon Bridge. And underneath the Dragon Bridge, they have a night market that one's kind of the overpriced tourist market where they just kind of overprice everything because people come to the Dragon Bridge. My favorite video was on your live with the locals. Which live with the locals? Is that at the? Are you talking about the one with the local market that that did like the 6 hour stream? Yeah. I haven't really got a chance to bargain though because I don't really buy anything. I think at that time there was nothing I needed grocery wise. But what I'll do is I'll try to keep that in mind. I'll try to need something from the market to bargain for. And I'll show you guys how to bargain. The guys were drinking. Oh, that one. That was the dinner one. That was the one when I went and ate Thai food. And then I stumbled down the street and found the locals that were doing karaoke. Are you using vidIQ? Yeah, I am. Yeah. So I use vidIQ. I use the free version, so I kind of do that. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss, but I do use the vidIQ. So I do try to analyze my analytics page. I do the vidIQ. I do all that kind of stuff like that. I just think it's just going to take time for the channel to build. I think that's the only real, um, I guess, I don't know what word I would use. That's the real kicker, is time is going to build the channel. I can't rush it. It will be nice once I hit 2,000 subscribers, though. That would be really nice, because I didn't think I was going to hit 1,000. And now we're only, what, a little over 200 from 2,000, which is extremely crazy to me. The big channels, like big in general, like on YouTube overall, or big in DaNang? In DaNang, I think Sammy has somewhere around 5,000. So he's like double me, or a little bit over double. And then I think the biggest that I know of is Travis. But maybe it's that guy John. I think John, I just never knew John is if he's a local or does he pass in and out. But those guys have over 20,000. I mean, that's crazy. If he's still considered small at 5, I must be tiny, because I'm not even at 2,000 yet. I would love to have 5,000. 5,000 seems insane to me. I would love to be still considered small. You guys can call me small all day at 5,000. I'll take it. I still need to meet up with him, man. So supposedly me and Sammy are gonna meet up and do some kind of content. Maybe I'll try to get him to do a live with me or a video. So we'll see. John, it's just his name. And I never can remember his last name. I'll show it to you real quick though. I really like his channel. He does a complete different channel than everybody else. He's like, I kind of consider him like very Anthony Bourdain type. Let me see if I can pull him up real quick. John starts with an S. There it is. So this is his name. And this is his channel. He looks like this. This is what his icon or his avatar looks like. So he's got 45,000. I really like his channel. But he's not a vlogger guy. He is like at least from the video I said, he's very like Anthony Bourdain. He'll give you the history and he'll be out. Let's see if I can find that one channel. Maybe it was this one. What's the name of John? I knew a guy that went to the Philippines. He had 3. And it's so weird, man. I don't understand. Some people just blow up in the Philippines.
I like it so much. Now, we're at a very famous restaurant here that's just outside of the gate to the village. And the village itself is famous for the fish sauce.
See, so he does a very Anthony Bourdain style type of video. I really like this.
I really love Namo Village. It's so chill here, and I mean, I'm sitting in.
It's completely different. I don't understand that though, Steve. I see some guys go to the Philippines and then they just blow up. I have no clue. I went to the Philippines. Sadly, I'll even show you guys, because you guys know I'm always so transparent. I went to the Philippines and I would say these videos in the Philippines that I made are at least as good, if not better, than a lot of my DaNang videos. And they did crap, man. They didn't do anything. Look. So let's scroll down here. So my Philippines video, look at this one. This one is 6 months old and it has 159 views. This one is 6 months old, has 600 views. This one, 140 views. 1,000 views from 535 views. Vietnam or Philippines, like that seems like a great title. Like the thumbnail's decent. The best video I've ever done in the Philippines is the Ilo Ilo one. They got me 6.8 thousand, which is basically about 1,000 views in a month. But the Philippines didn't really do anything for me. But then I see other people. Let me see if this guy still goes. There's this one guy, I literally watched him blow up. This guy, let's see how many. Wow. Yeah, and he just disappeared, it looks like. It looks like he disappeared. So this guy had hundreds of people. He only had hundreds when I started watching him. Now he's got 34,000, this guy. And he went to the Philippines and he just gained like 30,000 views. And this is him. But look, as you guys can see, he just basically came there and he hasn't done a video in one year. 1 year. But he went from hundreds to 30,000, basically doing almost all of it was during his Philippines channel. And I don't know what he did. He did everything basically almost he kept going to like the cities that I was going to. And there's nothing drastically different. He was in Bacolod just like me.
It's a beautiful day. I mean, you can see the sun is shining directly on my forehead. So I'm already sweating. It's been about 5. A bit more of a strong breeze here, but I'm okay.
He went into grocery stores like I do. Like everything's very similar.
Again, hello.
Very vlog style. But this video, let's see how much this video got. 18,000 views.
It's just only fish. Lots and lots of fish.
I did almost an identical video. Not identical, but very similar when I was in Bacolod. Bought subscriptions? I don't know, because even if he bought subscriptions, he's still getting 20,000, 7,000 views on all these. So it looks like he was just a vacationer that just had a little bit of vacation time and went back to the USA and basically hasn't done his channel. It kind of sucks because for all the Filipino subscribers, they thought he's a YouTuber and was like, okay, let's subscribe to him. We're going to watch him. We're going to follow him. And then he just disappears and goes back to the USA. So it's kind of weird. And then people like me that are actual full-time travelers, we get 500 views on our videos. But I don't know. Maybe one day this channel, that's exactly what I just said. So it's crazy because all the Filipinos will subscribe to a guy like this and say like, oh, I love this guy's channel. He's cool. I'm going to watch him. And then he just disappears. Whereas someone like me that posts content every few days, I get 500 views and 1,700 subscribers. So it's kind of like those people subscribed all for nothing. But I don't know. I wish I could just look at his videos and say, oh, this is what he did. He did this instead of what I did. Okay. But I mean, all his videos are very similar. Like he just vlogs. What's up, Sasquatch?
Lighting is everything. It really molds what we're seeing and it changes the perspective.
Good afternoon, everybody.
So his videos are just very similar to mine. Like he just goes into places. I mean, this has 40,000 views. A video like this has 40,000 views. And I mean, it's just basically him walking around eating.
You can blame my dentist, okay? That's what I do.
I honestly think he just had vacation. I think he had a 2 or 3 month vacation, and then he just went back to the USA because he hasn't uploaded any videos at all in a year. So I just think he was just here for a vacation. But for some reason, YouTube pushed his channel. There's a lady I'm following. Wow. I think he just had a short vacation. Maybe he had 3 months off of work or 2 months off or something. I think that's really what happened. But the thing is, I don't know what caused his channel to blow up. Like, I I don't know. I would love to know, because then I would try to follow in his footsteps and do the very similar type of stuff. And then I see some people that put out amazing quality stuff, and they don't get that many subscribers or views. Now, when you say luck, what causes the luck? I mean, it's not like there's a magician behind the screen that just goes abracadabra. Like, there's something that clicks. Like, what is that? That's the big secret that nobody knows. Counting the days till DaNang. That's nice. When are you actually coming, Sasquatch? And have you applied for your visa yet? I do see a lot of these pop-up DaNang channels lately. This guy, no clue who he is. I'm giving these guys all this kind of publicity, but whatever. I think a lot of these guys kind of just pop up. If I get my visa approved soon, I come on my birthday, all set. Okay, that's good. That's good. You're all set. So now, I don't know if you've already done it, but I would book your flight. And then after booking your flight, then I would book the hotel. That's the way that I like to book my stuff. So it looks like it just rained overnight, guys. Now look, we watched the sun come up. It's now morning time, November 10th. Okay, nice, nice. So you're just basically a month away. I don't know if it's going to rain today. If it doesn't, maybe I will try to go out. If, the big if is, if I can get my visa video edited. I need to focus my time on that. Have you been here before, Sasquatch? Or is this your first time coming to DaNang? November. First time. Okay. I'm not sure if you're interested, but you do know I offer on my page. It's a perfect time to bring it up because I don't think I've mentioned it. So if you're nervous or if you're interested, I offer a in-person welcome service. So if you go into my YouTube page, in-person welcome service, you can click on here. And basically what I do is I offer to pick you up at the airport, get you back to your hotel, get you currency, take you to the bank. The next day we can go get your SIM card. What else? Walk you around the neighborhood, show you where everything's at. It's basically a 3-day service. This is everything included. It's 160 bucks. Airport pickup, currency exchange assistance, hotel drop off, SIM card and local tour. Also, if you're looking for a long-term accommodation. So this is everything that I can help you out doing. So if you are interested, or anybody that's even watching this live stream or recorded video once it goes up, you guys can contact me about this service. So that is officially up. It's been up for about a week that I've been offering that service. All you have to do is go into my page, go to my channel, and then right where it shows links or it gives my description, all you got to do is hit boom, and then it pops up. And once again, it is called the in-person welcome service. I also offer consultations and other stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. So you're only about a month away. So yeah, I think you are almost, man, you're just counting the days down now. I'd like the train to Hanoi later on. I think it's a long train. Have you looked at how many hours it is? Because I know it's about 3 hours from DaNang to Hue. I want to say it's something like 8 or 10 hours on that train. I think it's basically an overnight train. I got my Wise debit card. It's just kind of a card where you can like exchange stuff. People like it. I don't know if you're American Sasquatch, but the best card that I can recommend is the Charles Schwab investor checking account. That card allows you to go get money out of any ATM in the world, and they refund all your ATM fees at the end of the month. So if you're from the USA, I highly recommend trying to get that card as soon as possible. And just like me, I have that card. So whenever I go get international purchases, or when I go do take out money from the ATM, all my ATM fees are all refunded. So if I were you, I would try to go apply for that card as soon as possible. I haven't checked how long I need to get lost. If you really have your mind set on going from Danang to Hanoi, I would try to break it up in a couple of trips. Personally, what I would do is I would try to do something like a train from here to Hue. It's about 3 hours. Maybe stop in Hue for a day or two, then take the train from Hue to I'm not sure. It's called like there's another city in between. I forgot the name of the city. Go stop there, maybe stop for a day or two, take the train from there. I would kind of break it up over a couple days, or you could do it the crazy madman style and just get on there at 9 o'clock at night and probably get there at 12 or something the next day in the afternoon. I know a guy that took a train from from Da Nang to Ho Chi Minh. He complained the whole time, and I told him it was going to be long and a long freaking journey, and he definitely regretted it. What is the best beachfront hotel? Hotels, I'm not sure about, but I'm going to be doing a apartment, not an apartment, I'm sorry, a hotel video this week. Hotels are kind of subjective, man. For me, I always rent something under 20 bucks. Some people want a much more luxurious place. Some people want a smaller place. Some people want a place that's right on the beach. Some people want a place that has amazing views. So it's just very subjective. But what I would do 100%, Jock, I would go into Agoda. Agoda is what I always use in Asia. I just find it's better and much more options and a better interface app. And put in your filters and your requirements, put in your price, and then look there. But if you do, I would recommend looking at either the Mai Key Beach or the Mai An Beach. Those are the two big beaches that are here. Most of the hotels are going to be in the Mai An Beach area, which I prefer the Mai Key Beach, but there's not too many beachfront hotels on that beach. Pavilion. I think we looked that place up, didn't we? I think we looked that place up, Sasquatch. Or at least if it wasn't with you, someone else booked the pavilion. But I think the pavilion is up near the resort area. Let's look and see if I was right. The pavilion. I remember there's a few different pavilions, right? There's a pavilion something. There's a pavilion, pavilion. There's a pavilion Danong. I think this is it. Yeah, so I think this is the one. So, yeah, you're up in the resort area. So, I stay in this area down here. This is the An Thuong neighborhood, right down in here where all these blue marks are. And you are up, this is the resort area that basically runs this way all the way down to about where this umbrella is. And this separates, this is the My An beach, if I'm correct, and this is the My Key beach. Yeah, I think that's the difference. Um, so there is, we're like bordering this kind of area, but this is about I want to say it's about a 40-minute walk, but it's about a 7-minute drive from the two areas. I've never stayed in this area up here. It's just more resort type. Um, I've started out living here and traveling here, and I just love the neighborhood. I fell in love with the An Thuong neighborhood, and I've never left. But actually, there's a couple of our viewers that they're in the chat a lot. They live up in this area too. I don't know if you've seen the video when I went to Bikini Bottoms the other night after doing the visa run, and I was with the Mexican guy. We went to Bikini Bottoms after our visa run. He lives right up in here too, so he lives right in this area. He's debating about moving down here, but as of now, he lives up in that same area as well. Those are basically the two areas where everybody lives, though, is either in the resort area or in the An Thuong neighborhood. So basically this large area right here is where everybody pretty much stays. Let's see. I think we will stay on for about another 2 or 3 minutes. I might even actually try to fall back asleep. I went to bed, well, not on purpose. I was exhausted from editing and from this whole week, and I actually passed out listening to a podcast. Then I woke up because it was raining so hard. And I said, you know what? Let me go try to edit a little bit more. Then I edited. And then I said, since I was editing, why don't I do a live stream? And then that's where we're at now. I do not think I'm gonna move there, Diane. There's just a couple of stuff that turned me off. I love the layout. The price was decent. It just was a little sketchy on my part because there was like a lot of paint chippings. There was a hole in the wall. And even though that rental agent told me that they're going to take care of it, they're going to fix all that stuff before I move in, it was just kind of off-putting for them to tell me, as soon as you give the deposit, the landlord is going to start fixing it. So I don't know if it was just kind of translation, but it kind of turned me off that they weren't going to start repairing the place until I give them a deposit, which maybe is just me overblowing it a little bit, but I'm already in a good place right now, so I didn't really want to take a risk and lose all the benefits of my place to risk hopefully that place being good. It is the exact style. That is the style and everything I did like about the place. It was just that the place just was lived in for 6 months, supposedly, is what the agent told me, and that the kid was mischievous, is the word that she used. And she said, don't worry, they're going to repaint, they're going to do this. And I was just kind of worried that all this stuff was going to be taken care of within 3 days. So I'm probably going to pass on that one. I told them I would think about it. But that's the stage that we're at now. Yeah, it hurts to give deposits, especially when the apartment that I'm at now, there's no deposit, month-to-month rent, no long-term lease, and I'm paying about $180 extra a month for it. So literally, if I pay rent staying at this apartment on Saturday, I will hand her over 14 million VND. If I go downstairs to the one bedroom, I'm literally going to give them 14 million, and that's because there is a 6 million or a 5.5 million deposit. So I'll be paying the same exact amount of money whether I go here or there. Yes, I get it that that deposit will come back at the end, but who knows if that deposit will be fully refunded? Who knows what will happen with that? And I will not have access to that money until literally I have to leave the country. And then when I leave the country, guess what happens? I'm going to get 5.5 million VND back. And then I got to go convert that 5.5 million VND to another currency, right? And that's going to cost me a fee to convert that currency. So I'm going to lose some money. Whereas here, I don't have to worry about a deposit at all. Fong Tran, Max. I have never, I've honestly never had a deposit. I've never put down a deposit ever. So I've been lucky in that aspect. I've always got places and I just refuse to do deposits. A lot of other people haven't had that luck, but I don't know. For some reason, I've always done that. I have heard in the Philippines it's a little more sketchy. So, and I always ask people when they lose them, I say, what does the owner say? What's their reason? I, that's also another reason I don't want to give deposits because I know if someone tried to screw me over and keep my deposit, I'd be irate, man. I'd be telling them I'm going to the police. I'd be maybe leaving a freaking, uh, leaving a mess or something. I don't know what I would do. That's why I'm glad I've never been put in that situation. I'm just glad I've never been put in that situation because if they screwed me over, I'd be pretty upset. The Fong is the, are you saying the deposits are a scam or what? With the exception of a kitchen, what is the benefit of renting an apartment? So renting an apartment, you're gonna, on average, you're gonna get a larger space. You're probably gonna get a better price per day, and you're gonna get a living room, and you're gonna probably get a washer and a kitchen. Um, Diane, I never use that bathroom. I use the Asian style bathroom. I never use the regular shower. Never, ever. My girlfriend used that one when she was here. She would use that one, and I would use the Asian style. Um, from DaNang. So I just did the visa run. So I literally just did the visa run, Jock, Saturday. So if you leave from DaNang, you will do the DaNang to the Lao border. So that's the one that you will do. If you're in DaNang, you will take the bus, go from DaNang to Lao. It's about 4.5 hours each way, and then about an hour to an hour and a half of waiting for everyone to get their paperwork done and everything done. And all in all, it's about 11 or 12-hour day total when you factor in everything. Kendall, so going back to that point, the pros of an apartment are usually it's going to be bigger. You're going to get a kitchen. You're going to get a living room. Most of the time, you are going to get a washer. You're probably going to get a better overall place. And it's probably going to be cheaper in the aspect of what you pay for. Like if I tried to find a 65 square meter hotel, that thing would be $50, $60 a night. But I found a 65 square meter apartment and it's $18 a night. Now you can find hotels all day for 10, 12, 15, $18, but they are going to be 30 square meters with no kitchen, no living room. Now the cons about an apartment is the cons are you are going to have to pay electricity and you're probably going to have to sign a 3-month lease. So those are going to be the cons and the downsides of an apartment compared to a hotel. Yeah, so if you do the border run, you're going to do it, especially. So if you're going to do the bus run, I should clarify that. If you're going to do the bus run, Jock, you're going to go from here to Laos. If you're going to do the flight, if you're going to fly out of DaNang for the visa run, then you're going to fly into Bangkok. Bangkok's going to be the quickest and the cheapest. So that's going to be the quickest flight option. Your only option is going to be Da Nang to Laos for the bus option. Max. I still don't understand what the guy Fong meant by Max. Maybe that's his name, Max. I think because I called him Fong. Maybe that's what he meant, Max. Maybe Max is his name. Cat Island? I've never been there, Fong. I've heard about it, but I've never been there. I've basically been to Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh, Haiphong, Hue, Quy and Da Nang. Those are the only cities that I've been to here in Vietnam. I think the rain is starting to come down a little bit more, guys. We're probably going to be rained out from doing a live stream outside, but can you guys hear the rain? Can you hear it and see it? So I think today is going to definitely be a solid rain day. And like I told you guys on the other stream, when it starts to rain, you can really tell because it just fogs up so much. Remember how just 20, 30 minutes ago when it wasn't raining, you could see the river, you could see across the city. Once it starts getting like this, you know that the rain's practically here. But the good thing about it is I do not have to water the plant today because the rain will take care of that. And as you guys can see, I have 3 ACs. Each one of these runs all 3 air conditioners. So it's a great day to rain because it's going to force me to stay indoors and edit my video, which is going to be nice because the worst thing I hate doing is editing. It's the most time-consuming part of being a vlogger. I don't know about you, but I would prevent raining. You can't really prevent it. I knew that I'm gonna be here for the majority of time. I really like Da Nang, so I was gonna stay here during rainy season or not. My other option was Thailand, which is about 20 to 30% more expensive. Plus, I would have to do a border run every 2 months there. Or I could have went to the Philippines, which is going to probably be 30% more expensive and not as great of infrastructure or quality. So that's the problem. The South is better, but guess what? You're going to pay freaking a lot more to go stay in Ho Chi Minh. You're going to not have a beach. You're going to pay double the price for rent. You're going to get half the size of a rental. You're going to have 15 million people on scooters racing around you. It's just a whole different lifestyle. I've been to Ho Chi Minh a few times. It's just not my style. I don't mind visiting it for a couple of days, but I could not see myself living there for an extended amount of time. I mean, even if it was the same price, which it's not, I mean, there's no way in Ho Chi Minh, in the main district, there's no way you would find a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom for $18 a night. You just wouldn't find it. But even if you could, it's not the same lifestyle. There's no beach. The food is more expensive. It's a different lifestyle. I get it's to get out of the rain, but the problem is you're paying a high premium to get out of the rain. And for myself, I'm a budget traveler, so money dictates a lot for me. So I pay $750 for a whole month of living my lifestyle in Da Nang. If I went to Ho Chi Minh and lived the same lifestyle, I'd probably spend $1,200. YouTube vlogger. Um, I know a YouTube vlogger that's in Ho Chi Minh right now. He's paying $1,200 just for his apartment, which is insane. Just for his apartment. So he's paying more for his apartment in Ho Chi Minh than double of what my full monthly rent is. Yeah, I'd rather get wet or stay indoors and edit my videos for $750 a month, all bills included, than spend that much. Um, so Nha Trang that's the one city I haven't been to, but basically it's very similar to DaNang. Yeah. Um, The Koreans come to DaNang for their vacation. The Russians go to Nha Trang. Nha Trang is a little bit more for partiers and entertainment. DaNang is more for nature and families. And remember, I don't drink alcohol. I don't go to clubs. I don't go to parties. So Nha Trang is not really up my alley. And it's slightly higher cost overall. So it's a more expensive party version of DaNang, which doesn't fit me. For the first part, it's more expensive. The second part is much more party centric, entertainment centric, drinking, partying, clubs, and that's just not anything that I do. It would be hard for me to leave DaNang because I honestly, all the cities that I've been to, I don't know what my second choice would be. I would say if I had to move out of DaNang to another Vietnamese city that I've been to, the only two choices that I would have would be Hue. Hue was not a bad city. I kind of liked Hue. Or the other city of Quy Nhon. If you look up Quy Nhon, it's basically a copycat version of DaNang, but with no Western amenities. So there's no mall, there's no movie theater, there's barely any tourists, but the beach might even be better than Da Nang's beach. It's about a 5-hour train ride, a little over 4 hours probably if you took a car from Da Nang. And I really like that city, but I think that city would get old fast. I have a video up. If you want to go check it out, go check out the city. It's called, Is This the Next Da Nang? I think it is. And the city is spelled Quy, and then the second word is Nhon. Quy Nhon. So it's a very nice city. It just doesn't have any Western amenities, and I don't need a ton of Western amenities. I just need a little bit, and it's very, very much lacking. In fact, I spoke to a guy on that video on YouTube. If you go watch the video, and I asked him, I said, "Yeah, that's the city, Quy, Nhon." And I asked the guy that I was speaking to on the video, I said, "When's the last time you seen a Western tourist?" He told me the last time he's seen a Western tourist in the city was 3 months before I got there. So I was very surprised about that. If that place had at least a mall and maybe a movie theater or a bowling alley, like something that kind of at least gets you out of the local mode, it would be a lot better. But it's much less English there. The beach might be better though. I'm telling you guys, the beach might be better. Are you cutting your toenails? No. I have my hand right here. I think maybe I don't know what you guys heard. Maybe I was doing this. I don't know what I was doing, but I don't know what you heard. AJ, welcome to the room. I don't think I've seen you in here, but welcome. Let's see. I would check out that city, Quy Nhon. And it's like almost a copycat version, at least as far as the city layout of compared to Da Nang. A lot of people believe in 10 years that could be the next hotspot, like that could be the next Da Nang. So I would try to check that place out. If you guys wanted a similar version of DaNang, but without the tourist, if you guys like without the tourists, without the Western amenities, just a place to just have no English, no Western amenities, then I would check out the city of Wien. I went there for 4 days, I think, or maybe 5 days, and I actually enjoyed it for what it was. I just don't think I could have stayed there for a long time. And especially because remember, I don't rent a scooter, I don't ride scooters. So it'd be a little bit harder to navigate. They did not have InDrive there. They did have Grab, and they had another similar kind of like a cart type of transportation. So, and it actually wasn't that much cheaper. I would only say if any cheaper, it was only about 10% cheaper across the board. So that was about it. Now, if it was half the price of DaNang or something, then that would be something to think about. But it really wasn't that cheaper than DaNang. You guys can see it's coming down good now. You guys can probably hear it. But the rainy season is upon us, guys. I could tell the other day that I could really feel like that there was going to be a lot more rain once October hit than September. Monaco, what's up? I hope you can find a clear turquoise water beach. I don't know about that, so I've never seen one, but honestly, the only two beach cities I've been to are Wien and DaNang. I did hear that possibly maybe Fuqua, that island, might be that, but you're gonna pay a lot. I heard that that area's the pristine beach city, and it's a hot tourist spot, so you're gonna pay for it. I really like DaNang. DaNang is almost what I consider my second favorite city, like my second home. Like it's just really, really. I just always feel like this is a spot where I can stay for a very, very long time. I've never really felt that about too many cities, but DaNang is definitely the one. I've got set up with a nice apartment. Everything is in a walking distance. You have a beach, you have an international airport. I spend under $800 a month. Don't worry about safety issues, cheap transportation, 90-day visas. So, I mean, it's just like, it's just a perfect situation for me. The Philippines would be a great option if they had better transportation, better infrastructure, cheaper prices, but you pay a large premium when you go to the Philippines. The Philippines has all the potential in the world. It has the most English. It has the longest visa for any Asian country to stay in. You get to stay for 3 years. And for a lot of people, they like it because you can meet a partner, meet women out there. But it's not that cheap. That's the thing. It's much more expensive for what you get compared to a Thailand or compared to a Vietnam. The internet doesn't work as good. The infrastructure is bad. So there's a lot of downsides on the aspect of the Philippines. But I don't know where there is a turquoise beach in Vietnam. Can you ever see buying an apartment in Da Nang after you finish with China? I honestly don't think I ever will. I just don't think so. So you could buy condos. I think. I'm not positive. I know in the Philippines, Americans can buy condos, but not land. But I think you can do the same thing here. But I just don't see myself doing that. Everybody basically says it's just a money pit and a bad option. Like, I just don't see myself doing that. If I was gonna buy property anywhere in the world, Obviously, I'd need a lot more money, but I would buy it in the USA, not to live, but I would buy it as an income source. I would buy some kind of property in the USA and then rent it out or use it as an Airbnb and use that as an income source to live in Asia. But my main goal is to just travel and get up and go whenever I want. So tell us your sim plan, adding more money monthly. So actually, what's today's date? Today is the 9th. Actually, I'm glad that you remind me of that because tomorrow I think I have to go top my SIM card plan. So I have Vinaphone, which is the company that I use. I get 7 gigabytes per day and or 210 gigabytes per month, and I pay $5 a month for that. So actually, I'm gonna have to go get one of these today or tomorrow. So this is 100,000. You'll get this ticket from a little convenience store right here, and then you scratch these numbers off, and then you input these numbers. It'll tell you, like, you call this number right here at the bottom, you input this code, and then it adds your money there, and that's how you top off. It's very simple. Maybe tonight or tomorrow when I go to top off, maybe I'll do a live stream. So if you want to check that out, I'll do a live stream of how to go, where to go buy it, and then how to add it. Tell us your SIM card. Just woke up with bad. I actually did sleep. I went to bed about 10:30. I fell asleep and I passed out early. And then the rain woke me up, actually. So I got woken up by the rain about 4 in the morning. I came out and I looked because it was so loud. And then I started editing my new video. So I started editing my new video. And then while I was doing that, I said, you know what? Let me might as well do a live stream. That is cheap. So you could actually get a 4 gigabyte plan, I think, which is about $3 or $4 a month. So you would get like 120 gigabytes, but I just topped up on the most expensive plan. Elvis, I had a question for you, but I couldn't find it. So we were looking at my analytics. I'm hoping that you might know about analytics. So shockingly, it wasn't a live, but it was my travel app video made me $30 in one day. My CPM was $111 per 1,000 views. I only got 300 views on it that day, and it paid me like $30. So I can't figure out why the CPM was so high on the travel app. I have heard that, Diane. So I have heard that. But when I went to VP and TP Bank, I went to take out money 2 separate times, and they told me they were out of cash both times. So I've never personally been able to confirm that. I hope I can find it again. I would really like to show you this, Elvis. But for some reason, my 6 top travel apps video made me $30 in one day for 300 views. So in my mind, for some reason, that those advertisers were paying an arm and a leg for it, and I don't know why. I can't find how to freaking find it. It bothers me because I know as soon as I get off here, I know I'm gonna find it. Oh, the last 28 days. We want to look on October 7th. I have heard. So look, if you could see, Elvis, look, 1,000 views, and I made $30 that day off 1,000 views, but it all came from this video right here. It all came from this one. Right, but how come that? So I had 300 views and they paid me $30. Here we go. I think this is it. When I looked, the CPM was $111 for that. So usually the CPM is like $15, $20. This one was shockingly outrageous, which makes me kind of think that I should do more app type of videos. Let me see if I can do this. So if you look, my CPM for that was $22, and I only had, I think, 200 or 300 views on that video. I can't pull up that exact stat that I was looking for. I'll have to find it again. But if you guys can look at that difference. This is for one day. So the Travel Like a Pro made me $30 in one day, and these other videos made me like 60 cents. I am thinking about that. I am thinking about the hardest part is making 8 minutes or longer on each one of those videos. That's the really, really hard part. But I do know I'm gonna make a InDrive app because the InDrive app is probably my favorite. Um, you know what was crazy is I have very, very little views on that video. I think I have a total of 3,000 views or like 1,000 views on that. If that video would have done great, that video would have blown up for me big time. I have a total of 1.1 thousand views in like a week on that, so I don't get many views on that video. But maybe what I'll have to do is I'll have to make a video on it. Oh yeah, here it goes. Look at this. Look at this, Elvis. Look what the CPM is. $102 per 1,000 views. Do you see that, Elvis? Look at that. Is insane. I'll show you another video and show you how low the CPM is. So $102 per 1,000. So if I would have got 1,000 views on that one video, I would have made $100 on it. But watch, I'll show you another. So look at that. I made 38 bucks off of 600 views. That's insane. Now watch, I'll show you another complete random video and you'll see what the CPM is on it. Let's try to do another content. Let's try to see if we could see. Let's see if we could see something else. We don't want the live, we want the videos. There we go. Here, we'll check out this one. Let's see if we can find this. I think it was up in revenue. Now look. Look at that. So look at this video. The CPM is a $17 per 1,000 views. So this video, $17 per 1,000. That travel app is $102 per 1,000. So why are advertisers? So does that mean advertisers are paying 10 times the price for travel app advertisement? If that's the case, man, I'm gonna have to make a couple more app videos. You've had 3 people recognize you out in public on apartment videos. If I were you in your shoes, I would hammer out what's working. Shoot, I mean, look at this. So if you want to say what's working, so look at what is. If you want to really look at what's working, that travel app video has made me more money than any of my apartment videos. Now, technically, yes, I have got more views on the apartment app, but money wise, that travel app video has made me a lot more money, especially when you prorate it. Let's take a look. So let's take a look at how much that, let's go look at my best viewed video, the apartment video, right? So let's go to content. Now watch, Elvis, I'll show it to you. We want videos, not live streams. So there it is. There it is. There it is. Let me go back. So look, let's see how much travel packing. No, I am terrified of doing that. Okay, so look, the whole time this video has been up, I've made a total of $68 in 6 weeks. So divide 6 weeks by $68. Now, if you go look, that travel app video made me $30 in 1 day. So that travel app video made 50% of what this 25,000 view video made. 50%. This one's been up for 6 weeks. 6 weeks. It's made me 68 bucks. That travel app video in 1 day made me 50% of that. Now, I will give you this. Look, 26,000 views, 330 subscribers from this video, and it made me nearly $70. But now look at this. You got to factor, that's 6 weeks. So you got to divide that by 6 weeks. Let's go take a look at the travel app video. The travel app video has been up for content. I think it's content. Travel packing, I'm terrified because I hate unpacking. I hate packing and I hate unpacking. Content. So, videos. So, let's see, where is it at? Right here. Let's go to analytics. Let's go to revenue. So now look at how shocking this is. So look at how shocking this is, Elvis. This video has 1,000 views. Look at this. So remember, my apartment video had 25,000 views, right? 25,000. This video has 1,000 views, but it's made me $38. So I get paid basically $40 per 1,000 views. The apartment video pays me $70 per 25,000 views. So imagine if I would have got 25,000 views on this video times 40 times 25. So let's just do that math. 25 times, how much did I say? 40 bucks. So that video would have made me $1,000. If I would have got the same amount of views, on this video that I did on the apartment, this one video would have made me $1,000. I only have 1,000 views on that, and I made 40 bucks. The apartment video has 25,000 views, and it made me 70 bucks. So the question again is, why are advertisers paying so much for this video? Why is that? That's what I cannot figure out, is Why are they paying so much? They're paying $100 per... They're paying $100 per 1,000 views. So just imagine if this video blows up, or if it would have gained a lot, that's almost 10 times the amount. So my apartment video was at a $17 CPM. This one is at a $102 CPM. So it's almost 10 times the amount. So what someone recommended, what I think is a great idea, is I need to do a travel app video. And I mentioned these 6 apps. What I need to do is I need to do one video on each one of those apps. Haven't you heard of the saying, Elvis, work smarter, not harder? So for 25,000 views, I get paid $70 for apartment videos. For 1,000 views, I get paid $40. That's insane. If I would have done the numbers on the travel app video for the same as the apartment video, I would have made $1,000. That's crazy. The subs are way different. The subs, I think I only got 7. I got 7 subscribers from this video. Only 7. I think it was 7. And yeah, so I got 7 subscribers from that video. 7, right? The apartment video, I got 300 and something. But guess what? Money-wise, it's a fraction of the price. I have to make 25,000 view videos to make more than a 1,000 view video. I hope they get easy. I mean, I'm still, so let's take a look at my revenue. I'm still, this month, I know we're only in 10 days, but let's look. So if we want to be honest and judge everything, I have made, I'm still not going to be cutting my bills even this month. So YouTube Studio. So let's go take a look at analytics. Let's go here. Let's go to the month of October. So in the month of October, I've made $100. And $30 of that was due to that app video. So if you times this by 3, I'm gonna make $300 this month. So I'm still not gonna break even. So do I keep going hard and trying to make apartment videos that hopefully reach 25,000 views so that I can make $70 off of it? Or do I start cranking out app videos that every 1,000 views, I make $40? Yeah, I know, but remember, at a certain point, I got to pay the bills, Elvis. I mean, if I can make 4 or 5 app videos and start being able to pay my bills, then guess what? I could stay in DaNang for a long term. If I keep cranking out these apartment videos that make me $40 a month, then guess what? China is going to be on my very near future. I'm trying whatever it takes to stay here instead of going to China. But remember, like I said, each day, even if they give you 7K, yeah, but guess what? I'm doing 20 videos. Do you know how long 20 videos take? I put out maybe 10 videos at best a month. So 20 apartment videos is going to take me 2 months. It's going to take me 2 months. And 2 months is going to be what? The end of December. At that point, if I haven't started breaking even, I go to China. So I know you look at it for the long term, Elvis, but you got to remember, man, I'm living on savings here. I do not have income. So the time is ticking fast for me. I think I'm down to 80 something days before I got to make a decision. I mean, the money has to roll in at some point before I have to pack it in. And especially with the rainy season here, how am I going to go out and make some videos? So, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it, Monaco, for two reasons. For one, it's not worth it because on those videos, so remember, a 25,000 view video only made me 60 bucks. So I'm going to pay someone what, $20, $10? That's 20% of what the video made me. And then on top of that, they are not going to know the direction and what clips and all this stuff that I want in and what the story is. So paying for an editor just doesn't make sense because I'm practically giving away the majority of the money that's made on the video. And then on top of that, they're not going to be able to tell the same story or use the same clips that I would as if I was editing it. I mean, the only thing that's going to really help me is that I just produce more content and something hits where I just get a huge following and people are like, I don't care. He could be talking about making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in Vietnam and I'm going to watch. Like, that's the only thing that's really going to stick for me is that if people start to watch my videos and I get a lot more views and then the views turn into advertisement dollars, that's the only thing that's really going to save me. But like I say, everything happens for a reason. And I know Elvis doesn't like to hear it, but maybe my destiny, maybe my channel will actually get 10 times bigger if I go to China. So maybe as much as I hate leaving Vietnam, maybe I'll go to China and I'll find a Chinese city to teach in. And all of a sudden, guess what? With 2 billion people in China, maybe I'll start all of a sudden growing outrageously huge. I didn't grow in the Philippines. I don't know why. Some people grow in the Philippines and I don't understand why. So maybe I'll go to China and guess what? Maybe my channel will get even bigger. So everything happens for a reason. Did you buy travel insurance? No, I didn't. So I've always been very, very risky. Even when I was in the USA, I didn't have insurance. So I would recommend other people doing it. I would recommend other people getting insurance, but I don't currently have it. That's what I was thinking. I get it. I get it, Elvis. It's good. It's a good ratio for where I'm at. The problem is the outside problem of the time. Like, if I had 12 months to build this channel from right now, I think I would have a successful channel. The problem is the outside issue of a lack of time. I would have loved to have got monetized back in February when I got here in Asia. Imagine where my channel would be at now if I would have been monetized back in February. I would have had March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. I would have had 10 months of being monetized before I had to start making money. Instead, now I have 2.5 months to do that. That's the problem. And like I said, everything happens for a reason. So we will see. We will see. I mean, one of two things for sure is going to happen. Either this channel is going to start growing and I'm going to start making money, or it's not. I mean, plain and simple. I mean, that's the only two things. No, like I said, Elvis, it's not up to me at all. I'm never going to pick an answer between these two. The money situation is going to pick it. So in December, if I'm making $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 or less by the time January comes, then I'm gone to China. I'm not picking it. My wallet is picking it because I can't be homeless. I can't be homeless, and I do not want to go back to the USA. So I'm not going to pick China. My wallet. All I'm doing is living out here on savings. That's it. I'm just living here on savings. So my savings will last me till about January, February. So at that point, I got to make a move. Keep putting out. Yeah, I know, Kendall. But the problem is, even when I rush, it still takes me 2 to 3 days, 2 to 3 days to put out a video. Like I shot this video on Saturday, and what are we at today? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's taken me about 3 days to edit a 10-minute video. Um, so basically, one video takes me, if I really, really do nothing and just sit inside, don't do anything at all, and crank a video out, I could probably get it done in 2 days. And if not, maybe 3 to 4 days. So that means I can put out a total of no more than 10 videos in a month and maybe 5 videos in a month, in that range. Yeah, I mean, like I said, everything happens for a reason. Everything in my life, whether it's been good or bad, when I look back on it now, I say, I see why that happened. I wanted this to happen, and guess what? This happened. And then I realized, oh, okay, that was supposed to happen. So as much as I'm fighting, not wanting to leave DaNang, maybe the reason why the channel isn't going as good as I hope is because there's something better outside of DaNang. Who knows? You are improving on your frequency from when I first started following you. I know. It's definitely time consuming though. Like I said, I passed out about 10:30 last night because I was editing for probably a good 2 hours last night. I ate dinner, I edited for about 2 hours, and I said, you know what? Let me go take a little break. I went into my bedroom with the AC. I closed my eyes for a second, and all of a sudden I was asleep. Yeah, Elvis, no matter what, even if you don't watch the videos, at least join the live streams. I will always do live streams no matter what. I like live streams. I like doing uploads and I like doing live streams. One is where I could have a nice structural video on the uploads, and then the live stream is a good way to interact where I don't have to do the editing and I get direct feedback. I so I'm kind of in the opposite boat, Elvis. I love the lifestyle of Vietnam. I love living in Vietnam, but the videos get redundant. To be honest with you, what videos am I going to do in Vietnam? Apartments, visas, street food, local. That's it. I mean, there's not really much. In China, I could go do the Great Wall of China. I could do how much is budget foods in China. I can go do what is it like to live in Shanghai? What is it like to live in Beijing? What is it like to ride a dragon boat? So I feel like the better videos would actually be in China, but I like the lifestyle and my life in Vietnam better. For the channel and entertainment wise, I honestly think there's going to be much, much, much more variety and better videos in China. But I like the lifestyle better in Vietnam. I mean, I'll be able to do much more trips. I'll be having a consistent, nice stream of income coming in with teaching, which will give me many, many more options. I understand, Elvis. I understand. I know. Like I said, I'm sure that I'm going to lose some followers. And on the other end, I'm going to gain followers that are in China or that want to go to China that never watched my channel before. Less worry and quality of life would be better in China and make a load of money. I understand. And I'm kind of happy that I'm in a situation where there's at least a positive outcome one way or the other. If my channel starts making money and I get to stay in DaNang, absolutely great. I love it. Worst case scenario, if my channel doesn't, guess what? I get to go to China and make much more money than I ever could make in the near future on my YouTube channel. So luckily, I have two solid options at this point. I will lose either the money of not going to China if DaNang stays, and I will lose the lifestyle of DaNang if I do go to China. So luckily, I have two solid options, so it's not terrible. Hope you're doing all right. Just read an article on Vietnam record tourism. Sorry, I got cut off. Record tourism coming there in next 3 months. Yeah. There's actually, I also read that story. So earlier in the year, they said that tourism was down, especially compared to Thailand and other places. But I did see an article said the opposite, or at least that it improved from 2023. The top YouTubers don't give up. It's not easy otherwise. I'm never giving up. Like I said, Elvis, I'm going to do the channel in China. I think I'm not sure. I kind of think Elvis thinks I'm giving up, and it's not called giving up. He thinks that I'm going, hey, my channel's not working. Let me move to another place. That's not what it is, Elvis. The issue is I have X amount of dollars in my bank account. When that money runs out, I have to make money. I cannot. Can you imagine? Where am I going to? Let's say I ran out of money. Where am I going to sleep? Out in the rain? So you got to understand it from that aspect. You have just touched the surface. Also, many people come to your channel that will be looking for new content. This is new, not you. So you'll be making similar vids. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Like I said, I still got 80 something days, so I'm trying not to get too discouraged. I've never, in my whole life, I've never been a patient person. And living in Asia, building a YouTube channel, all require patience. And it's just something that I could be 80, 90 years old. I'm never going to have patience in my life. Um, I'm not talking, no. Like I said, so Elvis, look, there is a video right here that I'm editing. So this video is going to go up. Boom, that video is going to go up hopefully in the next 24 hours. I'm going to go shoot my interview with the American downstairs hopefully tomorrow. That'll be 2 videos. Friday or Saturday, I'm going to go shoot the apartment video, the budget hotel video. And then I think I'm going to do the InDrive app. So we're going to have hopefully 4 videos that I'm going to try to upload in the next 10 to 14 days. So if I was giving up, I wouldn't be making any more videos. In fact, it's the opposite. I'm going to be making 4 videos in under 2 weeks, which I hope they will all be uploaded in 2 weeks. Some channels, like if you go look at Bald and Bankrupt, if you go look at these guys put out 2 or 3 videos in a month, a whole month. So let's go take a look. Let's see how many videos I put out just in the past 30 days. I put out a lot. This is definitely the highest rate of videos that I've ever put out on my channel for sure, and by a good margin. So let me see how many videos. So 1 month I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 videos that I put out in the past 30 days. So I'm averaging basically a new video every 3 days. So go look at other travel channels. Let's go take a look at Ken Abroad. I really like Ken Abroad. So let's see how many he's put out in the past 30 days. So let's look at Ken Abroad, who's a guy that I really, really like. He's exactly what I would love for my channel to be. So Ken Abroad, who has 370,000 subscribers, has put out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. The live streams don't make me money, though. That's the problem, Elvis. So even though I'm doing a live stream now, my live streams don't make me money. They don't make me money in the ads. So they do make me money when people give the super stickers and everything like that. But there's no way to control that. I can't control that and say like, oh, okay, I can count on this. So look, let's look at the last 28 days on my live. Let's take a look at how much my lives have made me. So my lives in the past 30 days have made me $33 in ads, $33 in a month. But look, the supers, which is the tips, made me $100. So if you just look at the ads, I've only made 30. So I make basically $1 a day doing lives, 30 days in a month. And I made $33 on the watch ads. The only thing that saved me is the supers, which is tips from you guys. So I made 3 times the amount that I make on watch ads from live from the tips. No, the watch ads will never make me enough money. Like the only reason why I'm making money on the live streams is because of the tips. But I'm only getting, I think it's like 76 cents for the watch ads. So I'm getting a tremendously low amount for that. Ken Abroad travels to different countries? Yes, he does. So that's exactly my main goal. I would love to base myself out of DaNang, and I would love to go do Bangkok for a weekend or Bangkok for 5 days, come back to DaNang, then maybe the next week or 2 weeks later go do a Malaysia trip. That's exactly what I would love to do as far as my channel goes, maybe down in the future. I think I've given more super. I wish I could find that. I wish I could find out who the highest one was, but I can't. At least I don't know how to. But super, maybe I could check on this. So in a month, I've got 52 super chats for $104 in the past month. But the ads on the live chats do not make me money. I only make like $1 a day. So when I come sit on the live stream for 4 or 6 hours, I'm making $1 on the ads. So the ads don't make me any money. It's all because of you guys. Like, you guys are literally the ones that are making me the money on the live streams. I know, I know. And Monaco, I would be doing that if I had the money, but I don't have the money. So that's the reason why I can't do travel. So it's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? I would love to go do travel videos since this is a travel channel. And if you see my previous videos, I was in the Philippines, I was in Thailand, but I don't have the money to do that right now. And I can't do more travel videos until I get more income. So that's the thing. Oh, wow. I didn't even know they keep track of that. So I would guess that you probably are, because if you just base that number, if you've given 20 super chats, I've got a total of 52 in the past 30 days. So you're almost at 50% of that just based on the numbers alone. So I appreciate that. You are probably the number one. I really appreciate that, SP. So I think I will be forced to stay in today. I will not be going out because it looks like it's going to be a rainy day, which is good because it's going to force me to hopefully finish up my uploaded visa run video. And then I hope I'll have that up. If I get that done, I'm going to try to have that up by tonight. It's only about, it's only about 7 in the morning. No, I don't want to be a rock star overnight. I'm not asking for $1 million. What I'm asking is to be able to break even every month within the next 3 months. So it's not like I'm saying, oh, you know what? I want a Ferrari. I want to make 10,000 a month. No, I want to break. Literally, I don't even want to make any money. I just want to literally break even from my bills before January 1st comes. That's all I need. And if not, then guess what? Maybe my thumbnails will be from the Great Wall of China. SP, thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't want to make you feel like that you need to give that, but I appreciate it. Even if you end up in China, you'll have the money to travel, freshener. See, that's the problem, Monaco. So if I go to China, I'm going to be working 5 days a week. So I'm not really going to have the time to travel. China is going to be working and stacking up money. Now I will make videos. They will be a lot less frequent. I might make a video every weekend, possibly two. So maybe I'll make a video on a Saturday and maybe a video on a Sunday, but I just don't really think I'm going to be able to basically make that. I mean, I think maybe 4 to 8 videos are going to probably be the max when I go to China. 4 is probably more realistic. One every weekend if I do it in China. So that will be the thing. Well, if $700 a month is a big channel, then I'm probably in the wrong business, because if big channels only make $700 a month, that's crazy. Like if you become a big channel and have hundreds of thousands or 20,000 or 50,000 and you're only making $700, then maybe this is not a good route for me. Cuz $700 is like what? $130 a week. So if like Bald and Bankrupt or Ken Abroad, or if those guys are making $700 a month, then I'm in terrible shape for the future. After 3 years, have the time to travel. So yeah, I mean, if I go to China and teach for 3 years, I'll have plenty of money. I'll probably have 7 to 10 years of cost of living without even having to work in Asia. I'll have that 7 to 10 years probably saved up teaching in China. But the problem is my channel would be dead by then, because I cannot, like people like Elvis. Elvis won't even watch the videos in China when I go there. Now imagine the people that are watching my content now, and then all of a sudden my content only comes out once every week, once every 2 weeks. The channel will definitely die. It'll definitely fall off. So I understand the pros and cons. Actually, this has been the best country. This has by far been the best country. When I was in the Philippines, which I thought my channel was going to be amazing in the Philippines, an American with a Philippines girlfriend, with going to 6, 7 different cities, the same exact style of videos that I was making here, I was making there. And in the Philippines, I was getting terrible views. I don't understand why. I honestly thought my channel was going to be a lot better in the Philippines. Then I come to a city like DaNang, and all of a sudden my channel does 50 times better than in the Philippines. Shocking. I have no answer of why that is. But I went to Manila, I went to Cebu, I went to Boracay, I went to Iloilo, Dumaguete, Bacolod. My videos were getting 400 views a video, 200 views a video, 600 views a video. I come to DaNang, where Americans probably don't even, half Americans in the USA don't even know where DaNang is. And I get 25,000 views on one video, which is like the equivalent to like me doing 10 videos in the Philippines. So, who knows? I am going to start using my other camera though. I think the next video that I do, I'm going to switch from the GoPro to the DJI Pocket 2. I think that's the camera I'm going to use. I need to get used to it. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up, like, no matter what. Like, I'm not going to give up. The worst case scenario is that I'm going to go to China and my videos are going to come out once a week. That's going to be the worst case scenario. But I'm not going to just abandon the channel and not do it. That's not going to happen. Now, what can happen is I go to China and I put out one video every week, or 4 or 5 videos per month. Now, that will be the worst case scenario. David Kai has 40,000. YouTuber has 40,000 subs. Wow. That's crazy. That seems, in my opinion, that seems low. But like I said, I've only been monetized for a month, so what do I know? But to have 40,000 subscribers and only make 1,400 a month. I have 1.7 thousand subscribers and I made $320 a month last month. So if you just prorate those numbers, either he's making very low dollar per subscriber, or I'm making extremely high amount of dollars per subscriber. Because I'm making $320 per 1.7 thousand subscribers. So he should be making 40 times what I make. He should be making, at that rate, he should be making like $12,000 a month. Chris, what's up, buddy? Is my math off, Elvis? Or what? Am I wrong on that ratio, Elvis? So figure this out. 1.7 thousand subscribers, right? 1.7 thousand subscribers. Oh, let me grab my other phone. Give me 1 second, guys. Is my ratio off? Just scrolling through. Yeah, we were doing a little rain stream. A lot of people were wondering about the rain out here. So I kind of updated people. It was raining pretty good earlier. So I wanted to show people the rain and do a live stream. I don't think I did a live stream yesterday. So I wanted to get caught back up. But Elvis, is my numbers wrong? So let's break out the old calculator. So I have 1.7 thousand subscribers and I made $323. Let's just call it 300. So it looks like I make $5. That can't be right. No. So let's do 1,700. Let's do 320 divided by 1,700. Look up David Kai. He's from Australia. He's only been doing YouTube 1 year. How did he blow up? He's been basically doing it for about the same amount as me. It kind of seems like people are the opposite. People either get 1,000 subscribers or they get 30 or 40. It doesn't really seem like there's too many people that have 4,000, 6,000, 3,000, 7,000. It seems like they're either at that 1 or 2,000 mark, or then all of a sudden they get to 30 or 40. At 100,000. So with that number, so then it seems like if I'm not wrong, so 100,000 subscribers will make you 5,000 a month, right? So 200. Let me try to figure this ratio out. You said 5,000 a month. So 20 times 100. So you should be making times. So 20 cents. I think that's 20 cents. How many did you said? 100,000 or 10? 100. Wow. Well, I'm making a much higher rate per subscriber now then. Because I'm making 300. Let's just round it up. I'm making $300 per 2,000 subscribers. So he would have 300. So at my ratio, let's say I make 300 per 2,000 subscribers. If he has 100, or if anyone has 100,000, that should be times 50, because 50 times 2,000 is 100,000. So they should be making $15,000 a month at the pace that I'm making. So it seems like I'm making extremely a good amount per subscriber. At least that's the way that I look at it. 2,000 and I'm making 320 bucks. Yeah. So I think I'm making like 20 cents. I'm making like 20 cents per subscriber. 20 cents per subscriber. I have 1,700 subscribers. I make about $330. So let's just round it up to 20. Let's call it 340. So I make about 20 cents per subscriber. So let's use that same ratio. So if you had 100,000, you should be making $20,000 a month. So either those guys are making a low subscriber percent per subscriber, or I'm making an extremely, extremely, extremely high cents per subscriber. Do you see that math is correct? Because I have 1,700 subscribers and I make about $320 to $330. That means I make 20 cents per subscriber. So let's just fill in people's things. You said David Kai has 40,000. He should be making $8,000 a month. Or are you saying that I'm making an unnaturally high per subscriber cents per subscriber? Because when I hit 2,000, let's say when I hit 2,000, I should be making about $400 a month. So realistically, I will not break even with my ratio. I need to get to about 4,000 subscribers to make about $800 a month. So why are they not pushing David Kai's? Why are they not pushing all these other guys? Why are they pushing me? I don't understand that. So if I stayed at the same rate, it's going to take me about till I get to 4,000 subscribers till I can roughly break even. Probably realistically about 3,700 subscribers or so. So basically I need to more than double my subscribers to basically start breaking even. So let's call it 4,000. I'm at 1,700. I need to gain 2,300. And I was averaging 20 a day. Let's see. I was averaging 20 a day. So that'll take me 115 days. That's going to take me until February. So if those numbers were correct, it would probably take me till February to get to 4,000 subscribers. So I don't know. But it does seem like I'm making a lot per subscriber. Every subscriber is basically so 300 subs at 10 apartment videos. I've done, remember the one apartment video got me 300 subscribers for the one video. I think the other apartment video got me 170. So realistically, I got about almost 500. I got almost 500 subscribers on 2 apartment videos. But also at the same time, you got to take into account $100. So 30% of my monthly income on YouTube is coming from tips. So realistically, only 66% of the income is coming from ads. So that's another factor too. So you gotta remember though. So 66% of the revenue that's coming in on my channel, 66% is from watch ads. 30% is from tips. I can't imagine that most channels get 30% of their income on tips. So That's a little unnatural also. You're making that because YouTube is pushing you. So 300 subs at 10 apartments. 200 at 10. We'll see. We'll see. Anybody that was wondering, I can check now. We're at 76 degrees. And it looks like it's going to rain. Actually, it looks like the afternoon's going to be clear. So, but I will still be inside. I'm going to edit my video. I'm going to try to get this video up today. Up and running. Yeah, I know, Benno. The problem is I haven't had one of those videos for a while. That apartment video, I think, was 6 weeks ago now. That was my big push video. Ever since then, my videos are just doing average. Corbin Carroll fan. SOS. What's up, buddy? I think we're going to be at that last 2-minute warning. I think I'm going to get off here in a minute. I'm going to probably try to take a little nap, probably eat some breakfast soon, and then I think I'm going to start grinding out this editing process, man. I hate editing. It's so time consuming. It's the worst part about making videos, but it is the part that basically gets you, I mean, without editing, you can't put out a video. So I'm hoping that I'll have that done by the late afternoon. It says 300 people want to see the next deal. I've been trying to really focus on my thumbnails, man. I think I've been increasing. I can't really judge beyond myself, but I mean, you should have seen my thumbnails 2 months ago or even a month ago. I mean, look at my thumbnails. So these are all my thumbnails recently. I'll show you. So I think I've been doing decent on my thumbnails. I know you guys can't really see because this crappy phone. But if you want to take a look at my thumbnails, look at my thumbnails from the old days. So these ones are like kind of crappy. And then a year ago, I wasn't even putting thumbnails realistically. They were just stuff like that. The opposite can happen though if people don't watch a YouTube video suggesting YouTube stops boosting. I kind of feel like that. I kind of feel like that's where the stage that I'm at now, because my videos have definitely been on the decline. Not a huge amount, but they've definitely been on the decline since that apartment video. I did the apartment video, then I did the follow-up apartment video, then I did the visa video that all did solid, and then all my videos after that have kind of died down. So I could be in that. All right, Elvis, I think I'm about to get off right now too. So if anybody hasn't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. Look out for my new video. I'm going to try to have that new video up. I hope tonight. There we go. We're at 1,771. So we might be able to hit 1,800 hopefully by today or tomorrow. We're slowly but surely growing. If you guys haven't hit the subscribe button, hit it. Look out for my new video that should be up in the next 24 hours. I will try to do another live stream soon, maybe tomorrow or something. We'll see. So I appreciate it. Yeah, Benno, it's going to be another Visa bus run. I think it's a much more clear, better, more entertaining Visa bus run video. So look out for that. Possibly up in about 12 hours, but probably realistically up in within 24 hours. So I appreciate all you guys that were here, everybody that talked, everybody that hit the like button, everybody that tipped, everybody that listened. Once again, I appreciate it. I will catch up with you guys later on. So take it easy and happy travels.